Using noun phrases. Systems, a noun. Traffic calming system, a noun phrase. Writing tip. Building sentences around nouns rather than verbs or adjectives is a typical feature of academic writing or academic English and helps to create it impersonal style or writing style. So one can use nouns instead of verbs or adjectives to write sentences in academic English. Now, I will give you some examples how to master, how to practice academic English or academic writing. Compare these two sentences on the subject of local politics. With these two sentences, you can understand what is meant by academic English or academic writing. If community groups get together to buy land, the community groups, they are going to get together to buy land, they can in some cases prevent it from being developed. How they can prevent it from being developed. This sentence is built around the underlying verbs. Get together to buy. The other one is prevent it from being developed, or prevent it from development, or prevent development. This sentence is built around the noun phrase, the second one, and the noun. Noun is development. What is the noun phrase? The joint purchase of land by community groups. Enable them, in some cases, to prevent development. Instead of get together to buy, the joint purchase of land. They can get together and they can buy land. This is how a noun phrase has been used instead of a verb to get together to buy. Prevent it from being development. Remember, using noun and noun phrases make it possible to put the important idea. If you want to put the important idea at the front or at the beginning of the sentence, so you can do like that. You put the important idea at the beginning of the sentence, at the front of the sentence. The joint, here in this example, the joint purchase of land. I think this is clear to you now. Now look at some, we had better look at some other examples. Creating sentences based on nouns. Using the nouns form of verbs or adjectives. Noun form of verbs or adjectives. Councillors criticized the way in which newspapers covered the local elections. Instead of, you can say, councillors criticized the newspaper coverage of the local elections. In which newspapers covered the local election, instead of that phrase, so we can use newspaper coverage. The councillors wondered how reliable the traffic statistics were. Several councillors questioned the reliability of the traffic statistics. Instead of reliable, then we can use reliability of the traffic statistics. Now we have used a noun here. The newspaper coverage is a noun phrase. Instead of uh, that adjective reliable, we have used here reliability. Using a noun with the same meaning as a whole phrase. Instead of the whole phrase, then we can use a noun with the same meaning. Number of people doubt it. The recycling scheme could be kept going for a long time. For a long time, whether it will uh, exist, whether it could exist. There were doubts about the sustainability of the recycling system, whether it remain for a long time. Instead of that idea, then we can use sustainability of the recycling process or recycling scheme using a noun. This sustainability refers to the whole phrase could be kept going for a long time. This noun, sustainability, refers to could be kept going for a long time, whether it will exist for a long time. This recycling scheme or recycling process. Local residents oppose the way in which the council put new planning laws into practice. There were local oppositions. There were opposition from locals or local residents to the council's implementation of new planning law. The council put the new planning law into practice. Instead of that uh, phrase, so whether uh, the local residents oppose the local council authorities, they put the new planning laws into practice. The way, the method they use to put the new planning laws into practice. So we can use uh, implementation to the council implementation of new planning laws. So now you can understand that instead of using a whole phrase, then we can use a noun and we can simplify that idea, or we can summarize. Then when you write summaries, then you have to practice these things. So you have to master, you have to have a good knowledge mm, on these things. Otherwise, you can't write summaries. This will helpful for you to write summaries if you can practice, master these things.